So here's my hair again. They said your hair is so spacey. Now I think when they're saying certain words, they mean it for something else, not for what I think, because they're concerned about saying certain words. So here, they're concerned about my hair. They said my problem is when I have my hair longer, I look different. I look the exact same, except when they swell me. So here's the top of my head where they were targeting. They said, you don't look anything like the girl you went to high school with. Why would we look alike? We look nothing alike back then. No matter what they do, they're not going to make me look like that other person. So they said the reason they needed somebody who looked like me is because they wanted to find someone that they could impersonate me. They could use, they could use to impersonate me. And they said it's hard to find people in their group who look like me because they said there's some weird racist things. So they were saying a while ago when they used to talk so loud, they said this is about eugenics. And that's why they were angry, because the people running this believed that some people were better than the other because they believe in eugenics. So I'm going to title this Eugenics. So they said, didn't Eric Sophia take you to see an arrhythmia performance? Yeah. And it was weird then, and it's still weird now. They thought I would be upset to tell you guys that you know what? I'm not the person they thought I was. That was their whole problem. That's how we know. And I say we, other people know. They think I'm the only one experiencing this. No, I have witnesses who experienced the same thing as it was happening. That's part of why I'm telling you, this doesn't make sense to them, but it makes sense to a lot of other people. To have these people just come out of nowhere, pretend like they were watching me the whole time, coming up with fake stories, and then like forgetting the reality of things. It's not logical. It's not even something that I'm worried about. I think, in this video, the emotional state they have now is that it's back to being very angry, because they said this doesn't look like a positive thing. This was supposed to put me in my place, and they are in prison. They admitted it. So if my place is where they are, I don't want them to put me there. I'm going to keep fighting them every day of the week, every hour, every minute. They said they're going to keep me alive until Felicia dies. What difference does that make? I mean, we went to elementary school together. We graduated in 87. We're not in contact with each other. What does one thing have to do with the other? They said that they thought I would let her little sister Maria live with me. Why? Why would out of nowhere I let Maria live with me? It's not logical. It's crazy. So the other crazy thing is they said they wanted to compete. They wanted us to compete. For what? For what? Who gets in trouble first? That's all this was about. It was about getting me into trouble. And when I didn't go along with it, it was about them making me sick. They said they were going to kill me. They said they had an actuary write the date I was supposed to die. It was years ago. I was supposed to die years ago, but I'm still alive. So the other point I wanted to make about this, there were so many little points that I wanted to make. So they instead decided they're going to try to find someone who looks like me. And this is their newest racism. The reason I don't look like the black people they were going to try to find who looks just like me, according to them, is because maybe in my family we mated with white people longer than other black people. So now we have not just eugenics, but the idea that certain black people were being mated with white people for longer so that we look different. Insane. So they said, you realize now, because of all your crazy videos, meaning my crazy videos, that they said they inspired and they helped me with, I will never have the life I thought I would live. You mean the life I lived before I met these people? Oh, I already had that life. So they said, well, didn't you want it? No, I've been saying all along. They don't know. They're not reading my mind. They keep insisting that they read my mind. So they said, why don't you ever mention Deborah? Well, I just did. So they said, well, Deborah told them, don't try this with me because I would be this way. Yeah, Deborah would know. And that's my point. Who else did they say? Oh, what about Ian, the guy from high school? That we graduated from high school in 1991. That was 32 years ago. It seems to be there's something wrong with these people and time. Like they have a fixation with certain times, but they also have a fixation with, and this is why I say they fixate on people, with the distance of time. A relationship that would have ended with Eric Shafir in the last time we dated was in 1995 is not relevant to today. There's no way to force that. A friendship that ended years ago is not relevant to today. They have a fixation because, and this is what they keep saying, it seems like there are groups of people out there who try to combine groups. They said social engineering, so I'll put eugenics and social engineering as the title. So they try to socially engineer relationships for me, it seems. I'm not interested. I'm not interested in anything from these people. I don't care what they offer, I don't want it because I don't want them. Thank you for watching.